Sorry, my hair is. This is the Department of Commerce. I called U.S. Department of Economic Development to see where can I get grants and office and permits and everything to start in Southern California. So far, three counties are can't even get an office, can't even get a home. I talked to the receptionist and I explained to her, and now I'm on hold. I called before, and I don't know, maybe for 5 minutes I was listening to music, and then it says, "Oh well, a message came that they can't take this call right now," and it was repeated three, four times, and then hung up. Sorry, I didn't even comb my hair. Seems like he's dead. Is anybody there? Uh, the website I got it's EDA, U.S. Economic Development Administration, and the contact now I'm calling the main line. I did before call. There you go. Probably hang up.
EDA, can I help you?
Yes. How you doing?
Fine, and you?
I am good. My name is Mohammed Shaban. I'm a founder and director of a non-profit. It's the Institute of Southland American Muslims, Inc., LLC. It's a California non-profit, and
Mm-hmm.
I am looking to get an office or even to start working. Going to get a permit from the sheriff department. It's going to be a community center helping people from A to Z because I've been homeless for the last 8 years. I am mentally and physically disabled, and other things took place, and I want to make a difference for people that they can't do for themselves. And the state of California, because I am an activist, or they are the one fighting me and committing crimes against everybody, including kidnapping my children. So I need the help of the federal government to tell me to give me all the stuff that I am entitled to, and grants and so on and so forth. And permits. I need to get a piece of land, and I'm paying for it. I got my own money, so that's why I call this number, man. Who can you direct me to?
Actually, this is the Economic Development Administration. You would probably need to speak to Minority Business Development Agency. So hold on just a moment. Let me get you to them, okay?
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. MBDA.
Hi, good afternoon. How are you, ma'am?
Oh, great. How can I help you?
Uh, can you identify your position, who you're working for, and so on and so forth, so I know if I got
I
the.
identified. I said, good afternoon, Minority Business Development Agency. How can I help you?
Yeah, my name is Mohammed Shaban, and I'm a non-profit, and I'm a minority. I'm a disabled and an Egyptian American, and I started a non-profit. Do you want me to give you the institute? I mean, the.
What is your interest? You said you have a business already?
Yeah, man. It's Institute of Southland American Muslims Inc. Let me give you the.
No, where are you located?
Oh, I'm located in California, Southern California.
Okay, we have a business center over there. Hold on, let me give you that number.
Wait. Hold on a second. Hold on a second, ma'am. Please. I don't want to talk to the state because the state is discriminating against me and committing crimes because who I am. I'm an activist. So I don't want to be juggled back to the state. I want to talk to some from the federal government so they can take over and help me out and stop the crimes. The state is discriminating against me. They know who I am because I am an activist. I am helping people in the streets.
Well, okay, hold on. Let me transfer you to a specialist.
Thank
Hold on,
you.
please.
Thank you.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
If they're not at the desk, you can leave a number, and he will get back to you. Hold on.
Oh man, can I talk to someone? Do you have a boss? His boss? Do you have an administrative officer in this office? Because I've been calling for the last 20 years, and I've been waiting for somebody to call me back. Thank you.
Hold on.
Thank you.
Hello, Cisco Unity Connection Messaging System. From a touch-tone telephone, you may dial an extension at any time. For a directory of extensions, press 4. Otherwise, please hold for an operator. Wait while I transfer your call.
You have reached the U.S. Department of Commerce. All lines are currently busy. The next available operator will assist you. Please stay on the line.
That's what has been. You get dizzy. I'm glad that I have this here. So you can get dizzy along with me. This is what our government is doing. Yeah. Exactly. Remind me of the third world countries back in when it's a lot worse right now because he mastered it.
You have reached the U.S. Department of Commerce. An operator will assist you momentarily. Please stay on the line.
I am. And they don't know. They said, who did what?
You have reached the U.S. Department of Commerce.
Who did what?
An operator will assist you momentarily. Please stay on the line.
And when I went to the Social Security Administration, I made a video. I'm dizzy. Wallahi, I am dizzy. You know? That's what I've been talking about. You get jerked to a coma. Okay, buddy, you wanna make a difference? Alrighty, you will sure do make a difference.
You have reached the
You'll go
U.S.
from
Department of Commerce. An operator will
taking
assist
6
you
Skittles
momentarily. Please stay on the line.
to taking electrical shocks or shots. No, shocks and shots. Yeah, when I go to the ATS for racing thoughts, they warned me a couple times. Oh, we're gonna give you a shot. And when I said, who are you to tell me that you know, now when I went there recently, well, after I got evicted again,
You have reached the
the
U.S.
third
Department
time,
of Commerce. An operator
by
will assist you momentarily. Please stay on the line.
by the anyway, by the city hall and the mayor and the board of supervisor, the county, and everybody, you know, just got together and say, oh well, let's do that to Mr. Shaban again. He's always, you know, bothering us. He's pinning our neck, you know. So when I went to there, it must be, well, how many people got shots, and they forced
You
them.
have reached the
You get
U.S.
like 5,
Department of
6
Commerce.
people,
An operator will
manpower
assist you
them,
momentarily. Please
you know,
stay on
twist
the
their
line.
arms and push them in the room, and they gather all on top of them, and one of the shots comes. It's evil. It's crimes. Sorry, Lou. I'm gonna close the door. So anyway, so that's what has been going on. I was thinking. You see, and I seen a video about Palestinians getting beat up in their own.
You have reached the U.S. Department of
In
Commerce.
occupied.
An
Let's
operator
not
will assist you momentarily.
like said, oh, free
Please stay on the
Palestine,
line.
democratic, and all that. It's nonsense. It's occupied territory. The Quds al-Muhtalla, you know, by the Zionist criminal organizations of the United States, and everyone is, you know, they have no other choice because they own everybody. All right, they hijack everywhere in the globe, financially and otherwise. Anyway, and you see,
You have reached the U.S. Department of Commerce. An operator will assist you momentarily.
Thank you.
Please stay on the line.
the problem, well, no, not the problem. Let's be positive here. The answer is Islam. You see, there is a lot more is going on in the Muslim world countries, okay, that a lot worse than what the Zionist regime doing. Anyway,
I'm sorry, we are currently experiencing
you see,
system
that's what I
problems
expect.
and are unable to process your call. Please try again later.
That's what. This is
I'm
what.
sorry, we are currently experiencing system problems and are unable to process your call. Please try again later.
Alrighty then. Thank you.
I'm sorry, we are currently experiencing system problems and are unable to process your call. Please try again later.
Now we're gonna hang up.
I'm
I
sorry,
just want
we
you
are
to hurry up.
currently experiencing system problems and are unable to process your call. Please try again later.
And the state says that you can sue the. You can file a lawsuit, federal lawsuit in the federal court against the state. Well, I am not. I'm filing up against the federal government because this wasn't the state. Yo, let me get this back. What is that? Oh, here, sorry. Let me hang up here. Sorry about that. Okay, now let's go back to productive thinking, right thinking individual, as someone told me before. Okay, sorry, alhamdulillah. So the answer is establishing Dinullah. Okay, we have too many problems. We have atrocities, we have famine, we have wars here and there, we have the greenhouse gas, we have, you know, the whole globe is getting rotten from inside out because, well, I got to again, they said, oh, well, we have to change that and we have to go and do it. Subhanallah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala maintaining things as they can plot and do all of this. They're not going to change your weather pattern or whatever. So that's, I just want to be clear on that. But what I'm saying is that we have a lot of issues, a lot of problems everywhere, and it's not the United States of America is the malice or Israel. It's a shaitan It is a shaitan. It's Satan running the show and controlling all of this. And the few that they doing that, they're working for a shaitan. Now, let's be smart. And instead of sitting there and fighting one another and say, oh, well, the Israelis do this and the Americans do this, and then we got the police in Ferguson do that, and then in Egypt burning people and Zain al-Abidin or whatever, 5,000 people, 6,000 just burned them. They were Mr. Sisi. بنروح بالدم نفديك يا سيسي. السلام عليكم. ازيك يا أخي. Did you read Gamal Abdel Nasser and you just doing exactly what he does? عملت الترعة دي في قناة السويس. 20 billion with the B. $20 billion. Anyway, I just wanted to bring all of this to the attention of first the United States of America here, government, because this is the only kosher place that I think they're still good. I think they're gonna do something about all of this. The United States of America government, not corporate America, and the thieves and the thugs and the people that they wear the pink skirt and they go and dance in the front of Satan statue, and then they have fire coming out of his of that statue head or what have you, and then they sacrifice human beings and do that, and they say, oh, we're gonna go to the temple of Solomon, and that. Anyway, the faggots. I'm sorry, but I'm sorry. I keep refraining from saying that word. But they're homos. That they Anyway, so now the government, the federal government, has to come and listen, please listen. Not to me. I flew over a cuckoo's nest a long time ago. I'm taking too many Skittles and I've fallen on my head a couple of times with Ford. 1996, we're coming back from, we know, total, the Firestone and Ford and everything. And they didn't even, the insurance company didn't cover it. It was the gap coverage. It was a 24 RCL. I remember the payment was $237. And I don't remember how much I put down as a two-door Sport Ford Explorer, 94. That third year that they make them. There was no airbag. But anyway, and I was going to work again. And then 2000, when my was born, my Habibu. Anyway, August 10, the second one, side swiped. You had 3 daughters, Mona, Hannah, and Susie. They were in the back. Well, Mona was in the front, Susie and Hannah, they were in the back seat, and alhamdulillah. And I got, some. But anyway, so this is a this car was total. And both of them, they happen on the 138 between the 2 highway, that takes you to Wrightwood and Oasis Road. It's like 3-4 miles when it goes up to, the hills and turns. They used to call it the Death Trap. Teresa and her husband Stein, they have a big billboard back then, and said for the memory of they got killed in this road. That was a lot of people, it was one way, and there is bars and stuff. People get drunk and get in, and also the condition of the road itself is so narrow and going up. It's everybody knows, but that's back then. Now, I am not as crazy as they think. The answer is Islam. It doesn't matter. Look at any problem, any issue. We have to apply Deen Allah from head to toe. Okay? Because if we have economic, which is zakah, economics, and we have spiritual, and we have judicial, and we have uh, uh, every system is governed by the laws of the Quran of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to live according, everything will be fine. This is Deen Allah, Hukm Allah. He is the administrator. He is the judge. He's our creator. He knows where we're going and what we're gonna do. Not a man sat there. The founding fathers sat there and said, "Oh wow, with the Constitution we're gonna do this," or Lenin, or communism, or even Catholicism, Roman Empire. It doesn't matter. The Chinese. It doesn't matter. It's a man-made system. And it prays you can issue laws when you are a human being. We can foresee in the future. We have limitations. We have limitations in our physical abilities, and we have limitations in our minds. We can think of ahead. We can't go under the water without oxygen tanks. We can't fly without airplane or wings. Therefore, we can govern. We can say, "Oh well, we have that human in perfection that we can." This is why legislation or legislative laws has to come from the Supreme, from Allah Subhanahu wa Taala. Why is it so difficult for people to understand? Why? Especially people in the government. What's wrong? Why you wired that? It got to be, any intelligent people with very limited intelligence will distinct that. It's just you working for the shaitan. Wallahi. So let's not be confused about the issues here. It's not about the issues of Palestinians or the Mexicans or the Egyptians or the Moroccans, or it doesn't matter. Tunisia, it doesn't matter whether Latin America, South America, Mexico, it doesn't matter. Fellas, it's an injustice that is done by man-made system. Okay? And that's why we have all these wars and we have all these famines and this group of pharaohs, that's how they wanted to keep the status quo, because in the end they taken nothing with them. A piece of cotton in the real end, that's it. So why we are chasing our tails and then looking, the terrorists that do ISIL, white supremacists do. Why are we chasing our tails? Why? The answer is right there in the Quran. The answer is in Sunnah Rasul alayhi salatu wasalam, was-salaf as-salih. It's 1 + 1 is equal 2. And it's very simple. That's it. So for those among us that they know this, and they are a lot of them, I'm talking about, people, they think that they're gonna declare war against Allah Subhanahu wa Taala. What they smoking? It must be a good hashish, wallahi. You got some issues. Lighten up. And you got a lot of people who are gonna. I'm gonna take a number. I'm gonna be number 1 on the line to help you guys. That's it. The answer is so simple. Wallahi, so simple. And earn the hereafter. Let's earn the Jannah. Let's earn the mercy of Allah Subhanahu wa Taala. Wallahi, let's earn read. If you don't want to read the Quran, read the Old Testament, the good one, the one that the Jewish, the Zionists, the criminals didn't go there and change this and say, "Oh well, Allah Subhanahu wa Taala said so and so." Go find the atomic one, okay, the Hebrew, not the translation of King James or what have you. Yeah, find the Torah, Kitabullah, or the Injil. Okay, and if you wanted to avoid all of this and waste your time and mind and everything, getting confused and so on, just to take the Quran. La hawla wa la quwwata illa billah. The Quran has everything. Kalamatullah. It's from the Zabur to Dawood until now, until the day of judgment. It's Quran. Anyway, and don't ask the homegrown imams or the علماء الأزهر or علماء السلطان or شبه الجزيرة العربية. Don't ask all these people, because you see, if there is any sincere movement, the world wouldn't be in that condition, in that stage. All these crimes and all what's been happening in our world here, it will not exist, you see, if there is any sincere movement. The bottom line is, stop chasing our tails. And I'm telling that to the federal government, the government, the State Department, the U.S. government. You got the ability, you got the military, you got everything to go and spank everybody around and get it done right. That's it. That's it. And I'm telling you, there's a lot of people that are going to be helping. I am taking them. Number one, I can do whatever I can. All right? So that's it. It's very simple. Very simple. Okay? Everybody knows. Wallahi, everybody knows. So just to go back and sit and think and do it right. Do it right for our sake as human beings. And Shaitan is, he's taking everybody with him, and his family, and his wife and kids and everybody and friends and all colleagues. And they all going there. And he's going to say, oh, well, I just invited you. You followed me. In fact, the Shaitan is going to be, he's embarrassed from what human do. The Shaitan sometimes, he say, oh, I don't believe they are doing better job than I have. He's jealous. So let's lighten up. He's going to say, oh, I have nothing to do with you. I just told you the command. I just invite you and you followed. You chased me out. Anyway, that's it. So when I see all these videos and all that is happening, and I'm not minimizing the suffering of Muslims and non-Muslims all over the globe, especially children and elderly and women and the most vulnerable, and these clowns sitting there and killing each other and participating because they're getting paid. لا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله. لا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله. So let's start think. Let's start think, and we got the power. Wallahi, we got the power here. And we got the system that is it's the most kosher. It's good. Wallahi, it is. And I'm not saying that the case as or anything. I'm saying that this country, it's goodness will come from it, because we still have that. We care. This country promoted scientists, promoted economic developments, it helped everywhere, and even though they have they did a lot of bad, but still, it's the most kosher out there. I don't trust the Russians. I don't trust the Chinese. I don't trust the Middle Easterns. Not the Muslim, no, not Islam. The Munafiqeen, the Mujrimeen, like Sisi and his fellows and his Amthalo. We know the story from way before, right after Khediwi in the late 1800. Anyway, how the British got a hold of them, and the French and everybody else, and the Italians, and we know the colonies. And how they sell out and how they commit crimes against their own people. And بالراح بالدم نفديك يا جمال. Let's have Egyptian national and Ba'athis and all these clowns that they came, and Wahhabiyin, and and all of them are just after the money, after the money, and standing there and they're selling. Oh, well, we have an Izzat. What Izzat are you talking about? You anyway. So that's it. I'm gonna go. Yeah. I remember to. And I'm gonna start streamlining and getting all organized, and I'm gonna make small videos to uh, enhance that, and get these messages shorter and effectively developed and delivered. أقول قولي هذا وأستغفر الله لي ولكم والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Sorry about looking like this. I'm gonna go take a shower and start doing stuff. I slept late for a couple of hours. This morning, and anyway.